demo for you. And can you briefly explain about yourself? That means your background and what is your expectations in this Salesforce course? Anurag or Harsh, anyone?
Yes, so my bachelor's background is from mechanical engineering, and I'm doing MSIT right now, probably in the last semester, and we'll complete it in 4 to 6 weeks from now.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And whatever that means, how you get to know about this Salesforce and what is your expectations? That means from this course.
Right. So yeah, I know little about it as it is CRM tool. As my sister is also in the same technology. She's been working for more than 4 years now.
Okay, great.
And she suggested me to go with the Salesforce. So yep.
Yeah. Thanks, Anurag. Hi, Harsh.
Yes, it was me, Siva.
Okay.
Yeah,
you joined in both names.
So my name is Anurag. Actually, I'm a fresher, so I don't know about this exactly. My brother suggested me, so I thought of joining the demo and see what is this and like that. Yeah.
Okay, sure, great. So you both joined in the same place, so that means you are related to each other, or?
No, we don't know each other.
Okay. So okay, sorry, I replaced your name, right? I hit first Harsha start. Okay. Thanks for your quick introduction. Without wasting time, I will just share my screen and we'll go to the content of today.
Sure.
Yeah. Let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Yes, it's visible now.
Yeah, great. Okay, so before we go to directly what is Salesforce, I will just briefly explain about what are the course contents we'll be having into the Salesforce and cloud computing overview, CRM overview, and Salesforce overview. What is Salesforce? And as a Salesforce developer, what is your role? So coming to the course content. So Salesforce course is comprised with these many different topics like admin, Apex language, Lightning component, Lightning web component, and this is like web technologies. So like it has like 3 parts only: admin, Apex, and Lightning web component. But for UI development, we need these topics: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So coming to admin, so it is like just point and click topics, like how you configure your Facebook. That means for learning, that means configuring your Facebook. Did you done any course? Anyone?
No, sir.
Yeah. So like Gmail configuration, that means how we have like a setup, right? Every setup icon there, how can you configure your profile, everything, right? So for that, you don't need any coding language. So anyone can do their settings, right? So in the same way, if you want to configure your Salesforce is a CRM, we can come to that point, but I will tell admin part, it is like just point and click, no need of any coding language. And you just can configure how you configure your Facebook or Gmail or your Instagram, any account, like your privacy settings, like that, how you are doing that setup. You can do that with that knowledge. You can do a Salesforce setup. Okay, so here some formula fields, profiles, everything some concepts will come. All are like just setuping. That means just configuration. No need of any coding for this one. And once you set up your Salesforce org, if there is any customization needed, that means if you need some without the box, we are not able to do something, then you can go with customization. This is called configuration. This is customization. In customization, we'll be using like Apex language. How we have like Java, PHP, C#, .NET, right? Like that, we have like so many programming languages in the world, right? So in the same way, Salesforce has their own programming language called Apex. In that Apex, we'll be covering different topics like trigger, Apex, batch Apex, future Apex, etc. So this is like writing some programs. So anyone has idea, that means background of writing coding? Harsha, Anurag,
No, sir.
in your college days, that means at least C you will be writing, right? Some code.
Yes, sir. See.
Yeah. Yeah. So with that basic coding language, you can start with Apex also. And without, if you don't have any coding language also, you can easily learn this Apex language. We'll be covering from basics. Okay. If you have a background of coding little bit, then it will be advantage for you to grasp easily. And if you don't have coding language, nothing to worry. We'll be covering from basics. Okay. And coming to Lightning component and the Lightning web component. So here it is like admin. It is like a point and click. That means you will be doing configuration. Here you are doing customization, writing some programs in Apex language. So if you want to develop your own UI, so then in the Salesforce. So Salesforce has its own out-of-the-box UI screen. UI means user interface. That means whatever you see in the web browser, right? Like if you open Facebook, it is like Facebook UI. If you open Gmail, it is like Gmail UI, right? So Salesforce has their own UI, right? So let me show you once. Let me. This is like Salesforce, like how you log into your Facebook or Gmail, anything like that. You can also log into Salesforce like that. It is like simple Salesforce UI. So if you want to build your own UI also, Salesforce will allow you. That means so for that purpose, you need to have basic knowledge of UI technologies. That means user interface technologies. That means, do you hear about HTML, JavaScript, CSS? Anyone? Asharan?
Yes, sir. Actually, little bit, but not in deep.
No, yeah. At least you heard, right? That means I'm not asking about whether you are writing that HTML or not. But you know, right? What is UI means? User interface means, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how you that means it is like a user interface. That means what you see on the screen. That means in the browser screen, what you will see. So Salesforce has its own out of the box. Out of the box means like how Facebook out of the box, how it will come. It will have like multiple features, right? So Facebook is like social networking site. So what are the out of the box? It will give you. It will give with the out of the box features. You can create your own user. You can add your post. You can create that means you can add your story. You can add your photos. You can chat with your friends, right? These are like out of the box features. With Gmail, what are the out of the box features you will get? You can send an email to your friends. You can set up your inbox, outbox, and if you can write a rules, right? If the email come to this one, just move it to the junk, right? Like that. These are the out of the box features in Gmail or Facebook. In the same way, Salesforce will have like out of the box features like CRM concept. So we have like Gmail is like email, and Facebook is like social networking, and Salesforce is CRM. So uh, if you want to build your own UI, you need to understand some basic concepts of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. With HTML you can build your screen. With the CSS you can give some coloring, everything, and with the JavaScript you can give the experience. That means if you heard about that UI and UX, right? UI and UX means user interface and user experience. That means to implement that user interface and user experience, we have like different technologies: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. User interface you can build with HTML and CSS, and user experience you can give with JavaScript. Any questions till now? That means using Lightning Web Component, you can easily develop your own UI. These LWC will contains this one. In the background, we will see HTML, CSS, and JavaScript only. Any questions still now? Anurag, Harsh?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, I'm clear. I'm clear.
Okay, great. I see some other candidate like Martand. Hi, Martand. Good evening.
Good evening. No questions.
Okay, great. So once you're done with this is like each this course is comprised of 60 days classes. That means each day 1 hour class, and we have like 3 major things, right? Admin, Apex, and Lightning. 3 major things. So we'll be covering like 20 days for admin, 20 days for Apex language, and that means Apex language will take more time. That is like it's like programming. So we'll take at least 25 classes for Apex language, and if time permits, right, within 60 days we'll complete Lightning, or 1 or 2 days. If it is extra, that means 61 or 62 days, we'll be completing all the course. So this course comprises these topics, and the course duration is 60 days. And we have like when all the topics are covered, like if admin is done, you are you can take once admin is done, you can take the admin certification. That means Salesforce has certification. That means right, any course, the main thing is like if you are certified developer, then only you will get job. Because in my experience with other batches, right, when they are marketing their profiles, they are very they want the companies need who are certified. So with this training, we can help you. That means we can help you to complete these trainings. Like how can you register for it, register for admin certification, and what are the questions will come. That means a sample questions will provide. And PD1 means it is like platform developer. Once you're done with Apex and Lightning, you can easily complete the platform developer. Right? That means this with the course only, it will automatically completed. That means certification will be completed with this course only, with this course contents only. So it is very important. That means I am stretching here, like admin. When you want to do the marketing of your profile, right, in US, particularly in US, right, with my experience with other batchmates, that means all other batchmates which we had trained, right, mostly that means like 99% are from US only. So they some people, right, I suggested them to complete within the course completion time, that means within the 60 days. So or after 60 days also they can do, but if they do within the course, right, they can easily come back to me and ask what are the questions like that. Okay, so it is easy only, not much complex. If you have dumps, you can easily complete the course, and we can do the depth in course. When we start the course, we can go in depth what are the contents available in this one. Any questions for certification? Anurag, Harsh, and Martha.
No, clear.
Okay, great. So this is just a overview of the course. And if you want to understand the Salesforce, right, you need to understand what is cloud computing. That means if you see course contents, after that I have taken to cloud computing. So you need to understand what is cloud and what are the concepts available in the cloud. So that means anyone can tell what is cloud. That means in Salesforce, in a technical way, not like a social. That means in these days, right, we have been hearing like everything is in cloud, right? Can you define any cloud?
Yeah, I guess cloud is kind of technology in which you don't need, hardware with you all time. You can access your data, anywhere in the world, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. So cloud is nothing but that means cloud computing is nothing but using internet. That means you're telling, right, if you want to access without any hardware or software, you'll access anything in the world, right, anywhere, right? Means like you're accessing applications, right? What are the things? That means you can access anything, means it is like applications, right? will cut as a cloud application. That means you can access Facebook anywhere, right? For that, if you want to use Facebook, are you installing any software in your laptop or desktop? In the mobile, you install app. It is just for using that one. But then normally, do you install any software? No, right? Yes or no? To use Facebook, that means Facebook is running on PHP something, some programming language. To run PHP, you are installing any PHP software? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
No. Software, you're installing any software to run any Facebook or Gmail, anything? No, right? You just log in and you can access. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in a short, I want to tell in indeed what is cloud computing means. Cloud computing provides us means by which we can access applications as utilities over an internet. Right? Without internet, can you use any application? Facebook, Gmail, anything?
No.
No. We cannot.
Yeah. So cloud computing is nothing but using the application over the internet is cloud computing. That's it. For that, if you want to, that means, for example, if you want to use Excel, right? Excel, or if you want to use
Yes.
Word. So what you're installing? You're using MS Office, right?
Yes. It's a software. Yes. It
Yeah.
don't need internet. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the thing. So cloud computing is like any application. That means now, Word, Excel, PowerPoint also went to online apps, right? MS Office
Right.
365. So if you have account in Microsoft, then you can directly log into MS Office 365 and you can use any application. So for that,
Right,
you don't
right.
need to install in your local system, right? In the same way, that is called cloud computing. Now every application, right, whatever the application we all are using, is all hosted on the cloud. So it is cloud computing is nothing but as accessing any application over the internet. That means if you want to access any application in the cloud, means cloud is nothing but the internet. If you see where is the cloud, there will be rain, right? In the same way, where is an internet, you can use the applications easily. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So the term, see, for example, it allows us to create, configure, and customize application online. That means you can create your own application. That means previously, right? If you see the history of the any application, right? Previously, we have desktops, right? We have desktops and big CPUs, right? Big CPUs,
Yes.
and you develop in your local system, and you will be taking into CD or floppy something, right? Previously, right? And you are installing in other systems, right? Now it is not like that. Anything you can do over the internet only. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So that means everything moved to cloud only. There is no standalone system now. Everything it is like over the network. Do you agree, everyone? Do you see any standalone system now? Do you see any standalone system now? No, right? Everything is on cloud only.
Yes.
Cloud. Yes.
So the term cloud refers to a network or internet. So the term cloud refers to a network or internet. So the term, right, cloud you're using, it is nothing but a internet. Okay. And
Yes.
we have cloud can provide services over network that is on public networks or private networks. So for example, applications such as email, web conference, that means we are talking on Zoom web conference, right? This is also on cloud. So everything is on cloud. And the CRM. So CRM means this Salesforce is a CRM. We'll come to that point. What is CRM? It's also running on the cloud. Now, everyone is clear with the cloud, right? What is cloud computing?
Yes. Yes.
So, and what are the concepts available in cloud computing? We have two types of concepts available in cloud computing. One is deployment models and service models. So coming to deployment model. So that means first, whenever you want to create any application, right? So there will be an audience for that application. Yes or no? For example, Facebook is creating the application. Who is the audience for that application? All, right? Yes or no?
We are all. Yes.
Yeah, all the people. If you're creating a banking application, who are the audience?
Banking customers.
Yeah, banking customers. right? So every application has their own audience, right? Who will be that audience is nothing but who will access that application. This is the audience, right? So whenever you are creating application, that means you are hosting in some server. That means
Right.
right? So that server, whether it should be public or private or hybrid, that means you need to know, right? If your this application is applicable for all the users, that means all the public, it should be available in the public, then it is called public cloud. That means then only
Right.
you will deploy that your application in the public cloud. You got it right. Facebook is a public domain. That means if you access facebook.com, anyone can access that one. Like some sites, right? Anyone can access. Some other sites will be there, private sites or some company sites. For example, I'm working in some company that my company site is accessible to you.
No, no, sir.
No, right? It is for certain group of people, right? So in the
Right,
same
right.
way, like the accessibility of the application, based on the accessibility of the application, you need to deploy into particular server. Clear, right? Based on that, we'll call it when you're deploying the application means you're installing your application. So that is called deployment model. So the deployment model is of 4 types, like public, private, hybrid, and community. So if you think like your application should be accessible to all the users in the world, then you can host your application in the public server. You got it right? What is the difference between public cloud? That means deployment model means that means you need to install your application into that public server. Clear, right? If you want to make your application access to everyone, then you can use public cloud. Any questions regarding
Yes.
the private? Yeah, private cloud means that means if you want to access only to particular users. That means if you are studying in a college, right? Your college server. That means for every college server there is an IP address, right? IP address and domain will be there, right? Some systems, right? If you type something on the browser, right, it won't load. If you connect to that particular server only, it will load. Do you agree?
Right, right, right.
Right? If you that means VPN with VPN or something, some tokens will be there, security tokens. With that tokens, if you log in, then only the website will be open. That application will be open. Otherwise, the application won't open. Right? Means what they did, they hosted. That means they deployed that application into some private cloud, so that who is authorized to use that cloud, that people can access that application, not all the public. Okay, clear with this one?
Right. Yes.
Yes, sir, clear.
Yeah. Hybrid is nothing but it is a combination of public and
So the deployment is for the most of the people, right?
yeah, correct.
And the service is for the particular group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Clear.
Yeah. Hybrid is nothing but it is combination of public and private. So for example, if you see the banking application, right? If you see
Right.
if you see the bank application, if I open like hdfc.com, it is public. See here. It is available
Right.
for all the public. So if I click login, net banking, see that the URL. Let me click. See, it is hosted in different server. See here, netbanking.hdfc.com. That means
Yes.
it is a different server and it is a different server. That means what they do, that means if you log in, if you enter your username and password, you log into your own, right? Only for particular customer, for that customers who is authorized, right? They can only use that server. I'm giving example, okay? It is not whether it is hybrid, they hosted in hybrid or not. But if you see here, hdfc.com, this is one more server, netbanking.hdfc.com. So this server is a public and same, and this is like private, think like private. So this HDFC means it is hybrid. That means who don't have any user access, they can access anything here. That means all the pages, that means all the services which HDFC will provide. If you want to access your account, particular account, then you need to go for particular domain, right? Particular domain to access your account. That means I'm giving just an example, right? Not a clear-cut example to explain you the hybrid model. The hybrid model is nothing but some of the things will be available public and some of the things it is only available in the private. It is a combination of public and private. To explain that, I taken the example of HDFC. Clear with the hybrid one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And community. Community model, deployment model is, it's like a company, right? For a particular group of people, right? For example, I'm working for some X company. So that X company access will be only available to that group of users. That means who work in the company only, for that community, right? For example, I'm working in some company, X company. They are providing some training tutorials to me, right? So if you want to log in, that means that training portal will be available to only to whom? To the employees only, right? Employee community
Right.
only, right?
Right.
So they will, what they will do, they will host that into that community model deployment model, where only employees can access, not others. Clear
Right.
about the deployment model? So that means you have the application, based on the access of the application, where you need to deploy. You want to deploy in public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, or community cloud. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Yeah, it is like just accessing the application. Now the application you deployed, now you already deployed your application. What are the services that application will give? Okay, for example, you deployed Facebook application. What is the Facebook application? What is the service it will give? Facebook application, it is like social networking, right?
Yes.
Got it? So it is
Yep.
Facebook is hosted in public cloud now. Gmail is hosted in public cloud. Instagram is hosted in public cloud. Like that, just think with real-time applications. Okay, so then you can easily understand. Now, what is the, you already hosted that applications, and what is the services it will provide? Okay, so we'll see that. See that there are like cloud computing will provide 3 services to us: infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as service. Infrastructure as service, nothing but provides access to fundamental resources such as physical machines, virtual machines, and virtual storage. So you have been using infrastructure as service in your real time also. For example, if you are using iPhone, iCloud, right? What
Yes.
iCloud will do? With iCloud, what you're doing?
Storing the access data maybe.
Yeah, see, it is like virtual storage, right?
Yes.
That means, yeah, it will provide you in the cloud, right? Where the iCloud, it is mentioned like the name itself suggests like iCloud, right? So like that, if you are using like Android mobile, so we have like G drives, right? Google drives, right?
G drive. Yep.
Yeah. See what it will provide. It will provide us some infrastructure, right? Infrastructure where what you can do in that infrastructure. You can host. That means you can save your files, right? You can store your information, right? So that is a simple real-time example for infrastructure as service. In real time, it is like physical machines. For example, you want to develop, if you want to develop your Java application or PHP application. So what is the normal procedure? You need to install Java, PHP into your local system. You need to develop that, and you need to take that zip file. That means jar file. If it is a Java, you have to take the jar file, your executable jar file, and you need to host that jar file into some server, and you can run that one so that everyone can use that. But nowadays it is it easy? That means now it is everything is work from home. So nobody can give you the software, right? So that means you have to log into some system and you have to work there. Yes or no? It is like virtual machines, VPN, right? What you'll do from your system, you'll log into that some VPN server. There it will be some Windows will be there, right? Windows or anything, any OS will be there. That means from your laptop, you are logging to some other system, right? Some other system, and you're working there, right? In that system, everything is installed, pre-installed, right? So that is like, it is not like it is a separate laptop there. You are not logging to the separate laptop in other place. It's like a server, like it is a cloud, right? It is like infrastructure where everything is installed there. So it will provide you access to log into that one, and you can create your own application. You're getting my point?
Yes.
Any confusion? Yeah. So that is one example. That means if you see infrastructure, I can give one more example, like GoDaddy. That means you all heard about that GoDaddy, right?
Yes.
It is like web hosting. All here, right? That means because GoDaddy only is coming in advertisements. So, right? GoDaddy services, it is like it is providing the infrastructure to host your services, to host your website. So see, for example, if you want to run any website, right, in the browser, if you open anything, it will load that page, right? That means it is a code. That means it may be the HTML, it may be the Java code, it may be anything. That means browser will run that one. That means it is getting the data from the server and it is loading in our browser. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? In the same way, that means to host this, that means if this page is loading, for example, this page is loading means there is some code behind this. For example, if you see this is the code. See, this is the code. This is normally I'm showing. Actually, this is the code available in the server. That means from the server, it will get that file. That means, for example, if you want to open any, I'm opening PPT, this PPT. That means this PPT is available in my local system. So when I click, it will open that PPT. In the same way, in the browser, if you add any address to that one, from other server, it will get that content and display in the screen. Clear, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that means some services, that cloud services, is providing that infrastructure to build your application. That infrastructure is nothing but they are providing you in everything tools to you to build your own application. Okay.
Right.
In short, in short, okay, they're building. That means they're giving you missions, they are giving you technology, and they're giving you storage. That means if you see the GoDaddy, right? GoDaddy, what they will provide you? They will provide you the domain name and they will provide you some storage, right? When you come to the storage, that means the storage, that means you need to ask what are the how much storage, how much GB. That means what is the RAM, right? So if any website is running fast means what is the, that means if your laptop is running fast means what is the thing by which means it will run fast? RAM, right? RAM processor, right?
Right.
In the same way, in the cloud, they will provide you that service. That means physical machines or virtual machines. That means if you need virtual machine, they will give virtual machine. If you need physical server, that means I need a server with this much RAM and this much processor, right? They will provide you. That is like as a service, they will provide the infrastructure. Clear, right?
Right.
Yeah. So next thing is like platform as service. So platform is a service, nothing but you have now infrastructure. That means every system is ready now. So you need to run your own program. That means whether you are running Java program, PHP program, or .NET program, any program, right? So that means your application, to deployment model, it is a public cloud. You want to host in a public cloud, and you want this system, this much RAM, this much processing infrastructure you need. Now your application, on which domain you want to run that application. Platform means right, and everyone will ask on which platform you're working. Yes or no? Whether you are working on Salesforce platform or you are working on Java platform, like that, right? Same way, platform as service means they will provides runtime environment for applications, development and development tools.
Right.
So to develop your application, what are the tools you need? Like what is the platform you need? Whether you want to run your application on Salesforce platform, whether you want to run your application on Java platform, so they will provide as a service. That is also a service. So everything is nowadays, right? Everything is a service, right? You are buying anything. That means, for example, if you want to use iPhone also, right? In US, that means you are taking as a service, right? This much year contract, right? So you're paying for per month as a service, and internet also, right? You are not you are not buying a full broadband and you're using, right? You're taking, I'm using this much speed, so I pay this much only. Yes or no? Right? Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So platform is nothing but they will provide in the cloud, right? They, for example, in like in past, right? If you want to run any application, as I told, right, you will install everything in your local system, and you will write, compile, run everything in your local system, and you will send that jar file to the server. Nowadays, nothing is not like that. Everything is on cloud. So you just need a internet connection. You just need a basic laptop and you have say internet. If you have internet, you will connect to the systems and you will work and you will done from that. Clear about platform as service? That means they will provide infrastructure. Means they will provide like infrastructure. That means system, and in the platform means they will provide you which platform you need. For example, if you need Java, they will install Java in that infrastructure. If you want PHP, they will install PHP. Okay. So now clear with platform as service, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next is software as service. Software as service means now you have a platform and you created your own software. For example, software is nothing but, for example, Facebook is a social network software, right? And Gmail is email software, and Flipkart or Amazon is a e-commerce software, right? All are like software only. So, and banking is a banking software. It is each technology has their own softwares, right? So Amazon has like e-commerce software, Facebook has a social network software, and Gmail has email software, right? So now you know which application you're developing. So you hosted, for example, Facebook. I'm taking Facebook because all are familiar with that one. So if Facebook is a public cloud, you take in deployment model as a public cloud, and service model, you take in the infrastructure, and you take in the platform. For example, PHP is built on PHP. So you take in as PHP platform, and you develop your Facebook software. And now you want to provide that software as a service. That means, see, Facebook, right? It is like a service, right? They're providing you as a service. What service they're providing? It's like social networking service, right? So that means it is giving a service to communicate between communities, friends. It is helping you to upload your photos. You can chat with your friends. You can. It is marketing also happening in the background. And Google, it is like search engine software, right? Google is a search engine software. It is giving a service. All are like free service. They are giving free service. If you take some services like iCloud is free, or it is based on the usage you have to pay. Up to certain GB, it is
Up to
free.
after
Yeah. So Google
some
Drive
limit,
also same.
you
Yeah,
have-
Google Drive is also same, right? Up to 15 GB, it is free. After that, you need to pay. That means they will provide you a service, right? That means per year,
Right.
this much GB, you have to pay this much, right? Internet
Right.
also, right? Internet which you are using, it is a service. They are providing internet as a service only. That means for this much speed, you have to pay this much amount, right? Everything is a service. That means now everything become as pay per use, right? How much you pay, how much you use, you have to pay for that one,
Right.
right? Right. In the same way, some software as service is nothing but, for example, Salesforce, right? Salesforce is not free for the customers, right? If you want any customer has to use the Salesforce for their commercial thing, then for developer purpose, for development to learn Salesforce, it is free. Okay. For anyone, if you want to implement to any of the clients, they have to pay the fee for that one, pay license fee. Okay. If you use one license per year, this much fee. Two license, that means they are providing CRM software. Salesforce is providing CRM software as service. So you have to pay per use. That means per license. How much licenses you need, how many users you will use, that many users you need to pay. Are you clear with software as service?
Yes.
Now you're clear with
Yes.
cloud computing overview. That means what is the deployment model, what is service model,
Yes.
Yeah.
at least basic concepts, right?
Yep.
Okay. Great. So now I will go to CRM overview. So can anyone know what is CRM?
CRM, it's a customer relationship management tool.
Yeah. No, in
which
general concept, I'm not software. What is CRM? That means I think in our day-to-day life, for everything we are using CRM. So can you explain with the one single line or anything, anyone, where you're using CRM?
means it creating, bridge between a company and clients.
Yes, very good. Yes.
So they can convey, their services and solve the issues on daily basis.
Yeah, real time. One real time in your experience, one CRM. Definition is correct. Super. So one
Right.
real time example which you experienced.
Real time example I can guess is
Anyone.
booking and airline ticket online.
Yeah, good. So see, you taken very big one. In very small item also there is a CRM. So I will just
Right.
explain what is CRM. For example, I will take an example with you only. So for example, if you want to buy an iPhone, latest iPhone model, right? How
Right.
can you get to know the latest iPhone model came into market?
After watching an advertisement from the company,
Yeah, that means
or maybe
yeah. So for example, now it is like 12 or what is the latest model now?
13, I guess.
Yeah, 13, right? For example, you want to buy for 14, right? So how you get to know? That means you already told. You will see an advertisement. It is like multiple places, right? They will put a big hoarding in your area, or they will send in the social networking side. You will see, or somebody is explaining the futures, right? So you got to know that iPhone is releasing this month. So
Yes.
that means you can directly, for example, it is releasing on December 2023, for example. So you will wait till December 2023 and you will go and buy in the store, or what you will do? They already given advertisements and they will tell pre-bookings are open, right? What you will do at that time?
I will pre-book it with maybe small amount.
Yeah,
Or maybe
that means
like
how you will pre-book?
through the website, or maybe
Yeah.
by visiting the store.
How they will get to know you are interested to buy that product? That means when you enter your details, right? What are the details you will enter there?
Yeah, like basic details, email, phone number, name, address.
Yeah, correct. So
and-
after you done some pre-booking and you after that you bought your iPhone, right, on the December, right? So how
Yes.
can how they will know you are the customer of that phone? See, company has to know, right?
Right.
That Harsh is the customer to me,
By
iPhone company.
by giving order number to the customer name, or maybe giving a customer ID to that person,
Yeah,
to
you are right.
particular customer.
Yeah, you're right. So that means what is happening? So you showed interest and you buy iPhone, and you company has uh, came to know based on your details, right? For example, you bought
Right.
so many uh, gadgets from iPhone. For example, not only iPhone. That means you already using iPhone 13 and you're using iPhone 14 and you are using iPods and you are using like iPad, everything.
Mhm.
So that means how the customer that company knows this Harsh is using these many gadgets.
By by allocating, I guess, item number.
No, if you click, that means if you register in that site, right? If you log in, and then you will see all the gadgets, right? That means you are registering your gadget on your name, right?
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if anything went wrong with your gadget, any of the gadget, what you will do? It's not
We'll
working.
contact. Right. We'll call contact customer care services through email, maybe.
Yeah, you
Or
will call, or you can do email on the website. You can raise a complaint. Anything you can do, right? Multiple ways,
right.
right?
Mhm.
So at the time, how they will get to know? That means the data should be there, right? Harsh is complaining about this gadget, and
Right.
this is not working, right?
Right.
So
Right.
and how they will get to know the warranty? So whether it is in warranty or not, right? Everything.
Yeah.
What I
With
want
the
to tell you, right? That so what is happening as a Harsh is a customer to the iPhone. That means Apple company, and this many data. That means see the cycle. I'm telling the cycle is happened from marketing, sales to service, right?
right marketing, sales to right.
Right. So that means marketing. See, whenever they do marketing, that means if any company has any product, I'm taking iPhone, but it is common for all the products in the world. For every
Right.
product to reach to the customer, what they will do first? They will do marketing,
Right.
right? So any product has to reach to public through marketing only. So they will do different types of marketing, right? They will
Right.
run different campaigns. It is
Right.
like
Right.
email campaign. It may be like social networking
Television, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
television. They will put
Social.
big hoardings, right? Big hoardings,
Yeah.
right?
Boardings. Right.
Yeah, and they will run some events also. So
Right.
event expos they will run, right? So like that, they will do so many marketing strategies to reach the customers. So once they will reach, that means any customer is interested to buy their product. That means as you told, you will reach to the company, or company will reach you by any means, right? So some products, right? For iPhone, you will reach to the company. So some products to reach you they will call you. Yes or no? Marketing call.
Right.
Marketing calls. They will call you, and if you show interest, right? If you show interest, then what they will do? They will ask your details. Yes or no?
Right.
Show interest,
Yes.
they will ask for your details. Then that means they are running the campaigns. Based on the campaigns, they are generating what they're generating. They are generating the leads. Yes or no?
Yes.
They're generating the leads. That means leads are nothing but we only, right? In the lead information,
Customer. Right.
yeah. What is there? It is like first name, last name, your email, your mobile, anything. The data
Right.
they will store into their system, right? Once that means they will call you multiple times. That means it is like not about iPhone. If it is other marketing call, they will call you multiple times till you buy the product.
Insurance companies.
Yeah, right. Yeah, till you buy the product, they will still calling you because you showed some interest. I'm interested in this one. Somewhere you put somewhere in there, and they will still call. That means negotiations will happen. That means they will explain about their product, and they will tell you this is the benefits. So you opt for any of the product, right? So
Right.
that means you bought the product, means you are generating what you are generating. You are generating revenue to the company, right?
Revenue. Yep.
That means you are giving an opportunity to the company, right? You are giving an opportunity to the company to generate the revenue. Yes or no?
Right. Yes.
Right. So now once you bought the product, you are the account for the company account, right? So that means if you're taking the banking knowledge, what you'll called in a bank, you called as an account, right?
Right.
And in the account you'll have like contact, your contact details will be there, right?
Yes.
If you take in as individual, it is one individual account. If you take as a group account, right, that means in the company, in the bank also, there is like group account will be there. That means there will be like husband and wife, or family. That means family account also will be there, right? It is a combination of one account will be there. There are multiple contacts for that account. Do you agree, everyone?
Right.
Right. So now what you have done in the campaign, they run the campaign, you become a lead. From lead you become an account. From account you have the contact details, and you in turn what you done, you generated revenue to the company.
Right.
Right. After that, the cycle didn't end there. What marketing happened, sales already happened. Now the service, right? Service means if anything went wrong, they want to identify as a Harsh, means it is like there is some account ID related to you. To that account, there will be like you given multiple opportunities to Apple company. That means you bought iPhone. That means iPhone 13, iPhone 14. You bought iPads. You bought iPods. Everything, right? So you given this many opportunities to the company. So for that purpose, so sometimes what will they do? You given this many opportunities to the company, they will call you on some day. Harsh, you are our privileged customer. We are giving offers to you this. Right. So see, this is a cycle, right? This is a cycle. It is a never-ending cycle, right? Once you are a customer, once you are a customer, that means any new thing will come, they will contact you first, right? Because you already see. For example, if you take in real time also, right? If you already in a, using some product of my company, it is easy to convince you, or it is easy to convince new customer to buy the product.
Easy to convince the existing ones.
Yeah, right. Anyway, you are using, right? Anyway, you are using that one. It is easy. That means, see, if you see in the real time world, right? Any company, if you're using any product, they don't want to let you to use get out from that one, right? They want to stay in that one only. Yeah. For example, you're using Airtel, or if you use anything, right? If you want to leave, right, they will give so many things to you.
I
right?
know. Yeah.
They
All
will use,
I
yeah,
guess in India and here as well, telecommunication companies give you the best offers, I guess.
yeah, yes, you're right. So see, why I'm explaining all those things, right? With the real-time example, this is a CRM actually. This full what I'm explaining, that cycle is a CRM one.
Right.
So see, broadly defined, CRM is a strategy for managing company interaction with clients and sales prospects and ensuring the connect sustains throughout the relation.
Hmm.
Okay. For this whole process, this concept is a CRM. So see, I talk about your as an individual. As an individual, I taken all this example, right? If you taken as in the world, that means Apple company, right? As a Apple company, how many like that will be there? How many leads they will generate? How many leads will be converted into account, or they will give opportunity?
Maybe, I guess, as a Apple company, maybe 90% of the leads, I guess.
Lakhs, right? Lakhs, millions of users.
Millions, yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
to manage all that millions, that means how much software they need. If they use Excel or anything, it will suffice that use? No, right? There should be a
No,
big
no.
software.
Right.
That software is nothing but a CRM software.
Right.
So if you see the purpose, retain existing clients. That means existing customers, they want to retain, they will do anything for that one. And
Right.
energize clients. That means existing clients, right? What they will do, energize. So sometimes they will call you, you're the customer to us, good customer, will be providing this to you. Clear, right? And find new
Yes.
clients. With customer relationship management, this many things you can do. Clear?
Right.
Yeah. So now I'm coming to Salesforce overview. So you're clear with cloud computing and you're clear with CRM, everyone,
Yeah.
right? So now we're coming to Salesforce overview. Salesforce is nothing but it is a cloud CRM. That's it. Simple. It is a combination of cloud that the CRM is hosted in the cloud. That's it. Salesforce is an online web-based CRM from Salesforce company. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. So Salesforce is not a software. So software means if you previously we'll call it software means if you install in the system and use it, then only it will call it software, right? If you're using CDs or like that. Now Salesforce is not software; it's a cloud. You can call it as a cloud software. You don't need to install anything. As I told, right? I'm just using. I just logged in here, right? Did I install anything? No, nothing. If you have a browser and if you have a Salesforce account, you can directly log in. So as I explained everything, right? Marketing, sales, service. So let me zoom it. See, marketing, campaign management, workflow management. See, everything I told, right? Whatever the things I explained, the concepts, everything we said in the software is there. Sales, lead management, opportunity management, account and contact management. Services, self-service management, web to case, channel services, automated email management. So this is the cycle. Okay. So simple. What I explained to you, right, in the cycle, all this will come in a software model in the Salesforce. See, sales cloud, sales separate sales cloud, and service cloud, and marketing cloud. See, social listening, social content engagement, social ads, measurement. How you have to track everything, right? For example, you coded one big for campaign purpose, you put a big hoarding. Putting hoarding is not a it is not free, right? They need to pay for that one. That means for this many months they need to pay, right? So based on that hoarding, you can call to the customer, right? How you can see in the website, right? How you get to know about us. Did you see that anywhere? Any website when you are when you're becoming a lead, right? They will ask you how you get to know us, whether newspaper, friends reference, or email, or hoarding like that. Did you hear about that one? Anyone? Harshan, Rag, Matan. When you're inquiring, some people will ask you, right? How you get to know about us? Yes or no?
Yes.
So there you will tell like it is a friend's reference. I see in the newspaper. I see if I got an email. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Why will they ask those questions? Is like they run so many campaigns, right? Based on the campaign, what is the return of investment? For example, for the marketing purpose, they had done for some dollars, some thousands of dollars. They invested some thousands of dollars. With that advertisement, we get some, at least they will expect 10 times for that, right? So for example, you're investing, for example, for this course, some amount. What is your expectation? You want a job, right? Like that. So what is the return of investment? That means you are investing in this course. So what is the return of investment? Job. You're getting my point? The same way, like every company, when they're doing marketing, they need the return of investment. That means they will calculate everything in the software. For that purpose, they will use the marketing cloud. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and this is the sales process. I just explained you, right? Sales process. In the sales process, I told, right? They will run campaigns. From campaign, they will generate a lead. Once the lead will be converted to account, contact, and opportunity. That means they will give a company some amount. That means generate that one. So these are the activities. For example, in the lead process, right? They will call you multiple times. They will call you they will send you multiple emails. And they will, so for example, if you're a lead, right? If you register for iPhone 14, if there is any event happening for iPhone 14, right? You will be send an invitation, or right? Not. You'll get an invitation, right? To attend that event. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Like that, they will energize the leads, and they want to convert all the leads to this much. And yeah, after creating also, if you want to communicate with the company, they will send, you can send an email, you can call, they will, for the existing customers also, they will come call for the events, right? So this is the simple data process flow for sales process. From campaign, marketing, this is like sales, services is not included, it is just sales process. Sales process consists of generating leads to convert to the account, contact, and
Account.
Yeah.
Right.
Any questions still now?
No, we are clear.
Okay, great. So now I will explain about the role of a Salesforce developer. Okay. So as a Salesforce developer, right? As I told, Salesforce is a CRM application. So it is like vanilla. It is like a vanilla. I can tell you vanilla, right? So it is a general concept. CRM is general concept for all the companies. Yes or no? Do you agree, everyone?
Yes.
So I will take simple example. Like if you go to any ice cream shop, right? So if you ask for, there is a vanilla ice cream will be there, chocolate, strawberry, different flavors will be there, right? What they will do? That means if you take the vanilla and if you dip into the chocolate, what will it will become? It will become chocolate ice cream, right? If you dip in the strawberry syrup, it will be strawberry ice cream. Yes or no?
Right.
Just real-time example. In the same way, Salesforce is a like vanilla arc. Okay. For example, Harsh required Harsh is one company, Martin is one company, and Anurag is one company. Each company has their own requirements. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. But the concept is same. Salesforce CRM concept is same. But if you want to
Right.
develop for Harsh, Martin, and Anurag, it will be different because their sales process may be different. Their naming culture is different, and the company culture is different, right? So based on the requirements, as a developer, what you need to do? Developing effective solutions for mobile and managing internal structure. So our company's internal structure, how it is, based on that, you need to customize your Salesforce application. For example, Harsh needs only out of the box. What is there in the Salesforce CRM? Basic concepts. I will use only the basic concepts. What is the already available? But Marthan is telling that means Harsh is using same vanilla. I need vanilla ice cream. But Marthan is asking, no, I on top of that. That means on top of vanilla, I need chocolate flavor like that. That means my company has this many concepts available. I need to configure. I need to customize with that. So on top of the Salesforce, you are dipping into the chocolate like this. A simple example. So that means in chocolate means some other concepts you are using in the Salesforce. That means you are configuring and customizing in the Salesforce. And Anurag is asking for a strawberry, for example, strawberry dip. That means different requirements on the top of the Salesforce only, on top of Salesforce only. So as a developer, you need to like configure or customize based on the customer needs. And integrating Salesforce CRM with other systems, and developing customized solutions for the client, and managing internal, external stakeholders by creating reports, being a support system. That means once you are done with your application, right, you need to support the client with their change requests. Okay.
Right.
Very clear. That means I didn't went to the Salesforce org yet. It is just a demo to tell you what are the concepts available in the Salesforce. Okay. So when we start the class, right, we'll go in depth. That means how can you configure, how can you create an account in Salesforce, how can you use Salesforce, whatever I explained, right? How can you create a campaign, how can you create a lead, how can you create an account, how can a lead will be converted to all these three, that I will explain. That means in the day one. Any question?
Sure.
Yeah, any questions still not? Are you clear with the concepts? At least you get some information.
Yes.
Sir, actually I had a network issue. Can you please share me 6, 7, 8 slides one more time?
6, 7, 8. Yeah. 6 I given like Salesforce overview, whatever I explained, sales marketing, sales services, and
Okay.
7 is just sales cloud,
Okay.
and service cloud, and marketing cloud. I just
Alright.
explained, right? The main concept is this much only. This is marketing.
Yeah.
This part is marketing.
Okay.
This part is sales. Services I didn't include it here. That's it.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Shiva, you also covering QA automation, or it's this complete different?
Yeah, QA automation is different, right? We are not.
It's different.
It is just
right,
development.
Right.
It is like Salesforce developer.
Right.
This course is intended for only Salesforce development, not for QA.
Right. QA automation is complete different field, right?
Yeah. Complete different field. Yeah.
All right. Yep. I'm clear with it.
Okay. Any questions? Did you get some information at least in this demo?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. If you don't have any questions, we can wrap the session.
Yep. We are clear. Yep. Thank you for the session.
Yeah. Thanks for your time. Thanks, Harsh, Anurag, Marthan. Have a nice day.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. You too, Shiva. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.